This is my audience member. What is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? For a lot of people, they check their phones. Whether that be social media and your likes, your retweets, the posts you've shared, notifications, all that good stuff. Or even just checking the news or the YouTube recommendations. Social media has invaded our lives and quite frankly has changed the dynamics of how we live and has affected us in ways we don't even know. I personally do get attached to this thing. I check my work email, I check my student email, I check my grades on eCampus. Even right now, I'm finding the urge to go on YouTube and watch a video and relax. That's how addictive it is. Now, doing my own research and watching The Social Dilemma, I found how deep social media has affected us and how much it has changed how we live. During this speech, we will talk about the negative effects social media has had on our mental health. Now, I'm not a Debbie Downer. I do recognize that social media has its positive aspects. For example, social media has allowed us to reconnect with family across the globe. Has allowed us to make friends with people we might not even become friends with. Has allowed us to get a lot of vast information and opinions. But with all that positive, there are negatives. So let's talk about it. Social media does whatever it takes, and I mean whatever, to get you as much screen time as possibly can. Now, during the Emmy-nominated documentary, The Social Dilemma, we find out there's a clear monetary and financial incentive for this. The more screen time you have, the more ad revenue they receive. Social media is made in a way that benefits them all. For example, every like, every notification, everything is built to get you that instant dopamine hit and keeps you coming back to social media. No matter what it takes. And we also find out that the product is actually ourselves. It's not the platform. Advertisers pay for our attention and pay to modify our behavior, quite frankly. Now that we established this, social media does get us on the screen. Screen time actually makes us miserable. The AI used for social media actually only recognizes the goal. Get as many clicks or get as many watch time as possible. Even if that means it has to even if that means that our negative emotions is what it uses. Even if it means that anger is the way that it gets you to get watch time. It doesn't recognize it. Now, a study done by McLean, a Harvard University affiliate, shows that prolonged social media usage actually leads to lack, disturbed, or delayed sleep, which is correlated to depression, it's correlated to memory loss, and poor academic performance. Now, there's also been a spike of depression on teens between 2011 to 2013, which is when social media screens and phones have been the most prevalent. Now, social media also affects our mental health in the vaster way, in the nation way. There's actually now more than ever been more polarization, political and social, in history. And a lot of that is correlated to social media. Mainly because we get alternative facts. And what I mean by that is, an MIT study showed that false information is 70% more likely to get retweeted than accurate information. And it's crazy. That means we're operating in a different set of facts. it also makes us hate each other as a country. In conclusion, social media has had a lot of negative effects that we haven't even realized. It has changed us in a way that we don't even know. It has affected us personally by getting us more screen time, and it's also affected us by dividing us. Now, with all the positive aspects of social media, let's weigh in the negatives.